You certainly didn't miss your moment when they were casting The Aviator. Now, obviously, that was a very attractive project. You had the opportunity to be directed by Martin Scorsese, to star with Leonardo DiCaprio. Using that project as an example, how do you avoid the factor of intimidation, expectation, and pressure of that kind of situation?
I think because the challenge was so big, and I knew I could but disappoint legions of Hepburn fans, then you just have to throw caution to the wind, really, and know that you're going to screw up. But Scorsese, you're in a Scorsese film first and foremost, and he did the most generous, wonderful thing when we sat down to. We talked, obviously, remotely, but when we sat down to talk about it, because we filmed a large part of it in Montreal, and they'd already been filming for several weeks by the time I got there, and he just said, "Look, she was a redhead, but you look great blonde. You just be blonde. It doesn't matter. You don't. She has freckles. Don't worry about it. You can wear skirts. It doesn't." But he was basically saying to me, "It doesn't matter. You can go as close as you possibly can, or not."
So you had a freedom.
Yeah, enormous freedom, but he took that pressure off me straight away. But what he did do, which was genius, is he set a list of films for me. He screened them, of course, because he would never have you watch them any other way. But he screened a whole lot of films for me. And what I realised was he was interested in a certain attack and a certain rhythm that, obviously Philadelphia Story, but bringing up Baby, and that there was a rhythm and an attack and a physicality to the Hepburn that, and also films that she wasn't in, but dialogue delivery. And if you've seen the film, the very first scene that I'm in, she just talks non-stop. And so I had a sense of the rhythmic approach to it, which you never know where a character is going to spring from. It can be from a rhythm.
After Elizabeth, you took on another regal role in Lord of the Rings. Now, why did you want to be part of that franchise? And did you always have the faith that it was going to be quite as impactful as it became?
I didn't really care, to be honest. I just wanted to work with Peter Jackson. Brain Dead, and all the zombie stuff that he and Fran had done. I love zombies. And so that really interested me. And he's got this intense sense of the ugly, which I thought would be really interesting to bring out in Tolkien's work. So it was the endeavour that interested me. I had no idea that it was going to be what it was. I guess somebody did. Maybe Peter and Fran did.
But you love zombies. Is that a role you long to take on in the future?
I think probably the zombie moment has passed. But yeah, I may have missed the moment there. I missed the vampire moment. I'm always behind the 8 ball.
Well, you certainly didn't miss your moment.
Zombie musical, maybe.
Oh, well, there you go.
Zombie comedy. Oh, no, they've already done that.